Action.
Great. Hello. Okay, so I'm Chef Benita Woods, and I'm here with Chef Carlos Tapia and Chef Adam Schroeder behind the camera. And so we just made some homemade American cheese from scratch. And if you saw that video and you're looking at this, 2 lessons we learned. 1, do not add salt. It tastes okay. It actually tastes a lot better now, Adam, than when we first took it out of the blender. Since we run a hospice and healthcare kitchen, we generally cook super low sodium. But I think the saltiness that was in the cheese, the feathered cheddar jack cheese we added, probably would have been enough. But when it rests, it becomes a little less salty tasting. The other lesson is when you refresh the gelatin with water, you got to add it right away to the cheese and pulse it around. We have a couple of little splotches here of gelatin that we let it rest too long. It didn't quite separate out, but enough did. Most of it did, so that's okay. So we have here some Kraft American singles, and we have we really didn't do a good job of rolling it out because you know, we had some other work we had to get to. And we are going to try burning Kraft American cheese to homemade American cheese. The last time we did this, we used a couple of these little butane torches, and there were a bunch of people who wrote in saying they didn't think that was fair, that they felt we should have a higher heat. So I bought a propane torch. I'm pretty excited because Chef likes more than food and fire. And we're going to start flaming back and forth. Oh, look at that. Okay. So we're on the homemade. And I'm going to turn this down a little bit. And the homemade takes a little... Ooh. Oh, dear. Okay. And how's that smell, Adam?
Oh, my.
That smells like burning plastic and oil.
Yes.
And the homemade... Oh, God, that smelled bad. Okay, let's see how this one smells. Okay.
I'm not getting too much of a smell.
It's a comparable smell, but this one is more like cheese burning as opposed to this one. Wow, that really flames right up like a marshmallow that fell in a fire pit. Ooh.
Wow.
And it smells bad. It smells...
Oh,
okay.
that's bad.
I gotta tell you, we need to stop torching for a moment. But the Kraft American cheese smells literally like a flaming oil pit with old tires thrown in. That's... what do you think, Adam?
I would have to agree.
Yeah, oh my God.
It's horrible.
Oh, okay. This one, the homemade American cheese. Okay, we're going to try torching it. I don't want anyone to think we have favoritism. So, I think the melt would be a little sturdier if we had done a better job with the gelatin. But one thing I learned when comparing recipes is if you do 100% fat-free, then you will never get a solid cheese. It'll stay like a cheese spread. But if you add too much fat, as soon as it melts, it will like glob apart. So you really want to look for the consistency and the fat content. And if you make it yourself, you can kind of, wow, that actually smells like really,
the smell is nowhere,
really good.
Yeah.
All right, good. So you guys, I totally recommend you make your own American cheese. It took like, what, under 5 minutes of effort. And, oh, that smells really good.
And the melt is really nice, too.
Oh, that's nice. It's a little bit spready, but, you know, if you're going to grill a burger and you put this on, then you're not going to be, like, burning it as hard as we just did now. And if you're making grilled cheese sandwich, it's protected between the bread. If you want it to be more solid, you can add a little more milk powder, which will help solidify it. Maybe a little more of the cream of tartar. Don't add more gelatin because gelatin in heat kind of falls apart. It loses its edge. That's why it, you know, you cook with hot water instead of cold water. And I wouldn't go below 2% milk. We did whole milk. That seemed pretty good. Oh my God, that smells good. That smells good. Okay, Kraft is out. I gotta say, I came into this with a very open mind. I was completely ready for whatever results we got, and I think here in our kitchen, the chefs and I are going to play with the homemade American cheese and see if we can like really perfect the recipe so that it will be equally good in a grilled cheese sandwich and on a burger or like a chili cheese dog. And we'll get like the exact minute details ready, and then we'll shoot another video showing you how to do that.
Good.
Yes. Thank you. We'll catch up with you the next time we want to have some food. All right. Bye.
Nice to meet you.
We need some gel.